Hey Willow, sorry about the late start. How are you doing today? And thank you for the 22,000 total point contribution to the community challenge. What's that at? 1,000. Oh, sorry, 147,840 points. Nice. It starts the week. Well, I can't complain too much. Got some time off next week, so that'll be nice. Work was a bit hectic yesterday evening. Everything that was going wrong can and will go, and did go wrong, but yep, I left all that behind when I clocked out, so life goes on, I guess. Very excited about my wig. I sort of rinsed it off this morning and just drying out. That's kind of why I started a bit late. But yep, I'll just get those links on Discord sorted and I'll be right with you all. Alrighty. Just realised I was literally sat to the side of the stream because I was dealing with the wig. Okay. How's everyone doing? Oh yeah, wig news. So yep, as you can see, it's still needs straightening again. It's all a bit tangled, and it's all very fluffy. But oh, can't see it from that. Yeah, I've basically just got how do I turn this so you can see it? Yeah, you can just about see I coloured the whoop, and it just fell off the head. But yep, you can see it. Sort of, I've coloured the roots. I might go over again and actually colour them a bit. The sort of very beginnings of the roots a bit darker. But yep, I'm quite happy with that, and I'll just work out what style I want it. And that's just another part of the cosplay done. Just to check, is my mic working properly, by the way? Sound seems to be going through on OBS, but okay. Thanks, Keith. Also, hi, Keith. How's it going? Going okay? Good. Oh, and thank you as well, Willow. Yeah, I didn't change any of my settings since Monday, so everything should be okay from then. Still not entirely sure what I want to do with this wig. I think I've said, but my sort of inspiration for colouring the roots a darker shade of blue was Sienna from Farscape. So I might actually do sort of something along those lines and just sort of fluff the wig out a bit when I come to steaming it, smooth again. But I think once I've dried the wig out, I'm going to pivot back to sorting out the horns, because I want to sort of sort out the horns for this and also the horns for Grounded. And there's a bunch of stuff I want to try out for that. Oh yeah, before I go and deal with that cold, I want to actually pay a visit to Oleg's trading post. Okay. Kingdom stuff's already come up. Mysterious weed. A giant weed is taking over more and more farmland. Someone must persuade the peasants to start fighting this pest. Okay, Jod, do your stuff. Okay, I'm going to use a crisis point for that. So yeah, I think for the obviously this tiefling cosplay I'm doing, I'm just going to use just sort of straight horns that go backwards, and just to complement it, I'm gonna make just a cloak I can just wear over my normal clothes instead of having to do an entire outfit.
May we have a moment of respite? I wonder why, in the vast majority of cases, brains and brawn are reciprocally proportional.
What? Oh, no. I feel it in my gut you just said something bad about me. Gods forbid one day I understand what you're babbling.
Almost as if they had to balance the two out. Anyways, we're just gonna go into the trading post, and I kind of want to see if the those tieflings are here. But also I need to speak to Bokken and drop off that last book, because I think it's the last book I've got here. Yep.
It is, yes. Let's take a look. A bit tattered, isn't it? Seen better days, that's for sure, but it'll do just fine, thank you. All 3 volumes. All that's left now is to read through them and assemble all the necessary ingredients, but I can handle that myself. Thank you for your help. I'll send word once I've found something.
Okay, cool. That's done then. Keith, it's because none of you decided to be a synthesis summoner, and you're immediately banned from all Pathfinder 1 First Edition campaigns. Yeah. To be honest, I don't know as much as about the summoners in Pathfinder First Edition as I'd like. Just because I tend to play rogues and ignore spellcasters. But in concepts I really like it. Although, maybe that's just because of Final Fantasy X nostalgia. Okay, Oleg, how are things going at this trading post? Oleg scratches his head.
We're doing alright, I'd say. You could even say we're doing pretty well, thanks to the wise decisions and protection of your grace. You know, you had me worried for a moment back in the capital. I thought you were going to double our taxes, make a beggar of me.
As if I'd do something so unchaotic neutral. so he hasn't really got anything useful anymore. Ooh, bag of holding, I'll take that. Just so I can increase my, oh, yeah. I'll buy back the Kobold's Relic just to see if the guy in my throne room makes anything of it. Get rid of all these wolf pelts. And unfortunately no one can really use Pathfinder, so okay. I think we're done here. Keith summoned the summoned pets, naturally, but transposed the stats onto them. Synthesis summoned things onto themselves, replacing stats, which meant you could, and would hypothetically in point-buy systems, dump all your physicals down to 3, and all your mental stats up to 20, and summon Eidolon. That gave you 18 in each physical stat for all your combat rounds. No less. Fairy Prince John.
Squeeze every last drop from those insolent musical peasants.
That being a reference to Disney's Robin Hood. And hey, Nolus, hope you're doing well today. Keith, Synthesis Summoner, got banned in Pathfinder Society play as a result almost immediately. Yeah. I mean, that's the problem with Pathfinder. Well, and 3rd edition in general. So rules-based, people can rules lawyer. And on the other hand, there's also a fair bit of rules lawyering you have to resort to. Oh, you finally caught up on Guild of Icons, no less. Yep, last Friday was a pretty good session. Right, anyways. We have a cult to say hello to. Keith, Pathfinder Society was meant to be, nothing official is banned, but Synthesis was outright confirmed to me. Oh heck, we didn't think about this. Isn't that the story of tabletop design?
May we have a moment of respite?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I'm curious. What's his campfire ability? Justinian prays to Merciful Serene Ray, doubling HP, recovery and regeneration from ability damage. Okay, that's pretty handy. Still, he's got better watch order, so I'll take all the bonuses to competence. What should we have? Fish on a Stick can go without rest before becoming fatigued for 4 hours. Seasoned Wings. Oh yeah, so it's not really come up, but and I can't remember if I mentioned it. But basically, every character also has a preferred meal, which has an extra bonus. And Seasoned Wings and Thighs are Amiri's. So yeah, she just basically loves chicken wings.
What branch of Saturn's followers did your temple belong to, Tristian?
My temple was far away from others and didn't belong to any factions, if that's what you mean.
Okay, so one temporary hit point per level per day is what everyone gets. But Amiri also gets. a +2 bonus to critical confirmation rolls. Oh yeah. A deal with the herbalist has been made. +5 to economy. Okay, the treasurer needs a word. We'll just go back and deal with that then. Since it's only a short way from the sanctum. Yep, Amiri has fine tastes. Keith, the problem with one party member being massively imbalanced is if you make something that challenges them, you make something that annihilates the other 3 player characters as a result. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, Nolus. It does play havoc with competitive balance, does a sort of interfere with cooperative storytelling. But then D&D is an interesting case because it is the tabletop RPG. Its sort of DNA is also wargaming. So I think that's really why D&D's always been so combat heavy. Ah, is there a poll live? I can't see it from mobile. Hang on, Jubilost. Oh. Okay, poll. What's your favourite point division system? Point buy, point rent, point it yourself, point eat, point befriend. Embrace the dark arts. Become the point landlord. And I'm not sure who's doing the polls. It does look kind of like a bean poll. I don't know. I know Keith is set as a VIP, so maybe that's letting him do it. Unless he's not doing it. Oh yeah, it's not Keith. It's not Nolus. Whomst. Oh, let's see what Jubilost's got to say.
Greetings, Baroness. Let's not beat around the bush. You and I simply must discuss taxes.
Can't I just do self-assessment?
I don't know how often you go to the Treasury, but I go quite often indeed, as my service requires. Well, there is less and less money in your coffers. While the demands of your barony keep growing, we simply must raise taxes whether your subjects like it or not. If I were you, I'd raise the tax modestly. Of course, the treasury will not be replenished quickly, but if the people will curse you significantly less.
Jubilost grins.
Which means you may remain on the throne significantly longer.
Okay, pay 2 BP each week. I have another proposal. We'll lower taxes slightly, allowing the economy to grow in the future. First of all, we need to think about the common people. Barony effect, low taxes. Any opportunity resolved by the treasurer increases economy by 1. We'll raise taxes by 1/3. This will be a fair solution. Community -1, loyalty -2, economy +3. Choice effects. Double taxes. Let's double taxes. The barony needs all the money it can get. +2 BP per week, but the unrest state worsens. Nick, isn't you? You ain't no moderate son. Nolus, Twitch says Bean's lurking. To be honest, you wouldn't be snitching if it wasn't for the polls. Yeah. Just to set on down a hard rule. Don't comment on anyone who's in the sort of viewer list, but not actively chatting, just because I don't want to, if someone wants to lurk, I don't want to put any pressure on them. Keith, squeeze every last drop out of those insolent musical peasants. Yeah, I'm not going full Prince John here. Like, I'm not the one in Guild of Icons who's about killing children. Fun historical fact there. Well, Nick, you and Iris. Hey, Bean. Musical peasants, my fair lady, or Annie, get your gun. Well, it's got to be Annie, get your gun if you're dealing with the upper class. Anyways. Increased economy is tempting. Especially since I'm going to be having G-Bloss do stuff. Yeah, you know what? I think I can spare the 2 BP each week. G-Blost.
At least you're not taking the shirts off their backs. Very well. I shall execute your order, Baroness.
Okay. Success. +1 economy. Okay, I'm at 40 BP per week. Oh, 34 BP per week. I can live with that. Projects. Start the project. The death toll rises as the ravenous man-eaters swarm. Okay, that's not good. Frick. Rusty Dog's triumph. Trade taxes success. Mysterious cult. Cool. Okay. Do something about these monster sightings. Okay. I think I might load that because I basically skipped past a load of days where a plot event triggered. Hey Jan. Oh, hey Nick. Wait, Nick's been here a while. How's it going, Nick? Oh, Nessie, how's it going? Sorry, I got a bit distracted there. Okay, I'll load my last save. I can't remember when my last save was. Am I back at the start of the I am an ancient formula. Yep. I need to do that again then. I have no one to blame but myself here. Still, only like 20 minutes of gameplay lost. Mysterious weed. Damn hobbits. Yan. Yeah, I don't believe Yan streams, but hey. How's Dreams in the Witch House going, by the way, Nettie? Nick? Trying out that Star Wars Souls-like? Oh yeah, Jedi Fallen Order. I need to give that a try just because the sequel's coming out soon and it looks pretty cool. Of course Nick's fallen down a hole. Oh, random encounter. It's always fun to fight things. Might as well try this cleric out in battle.
I need inspiration.
What have we got here then? Okay, we've got cultists.
Stand down. Oh, you knave.
Okay. Oh yeah. I remember now. So the whole thing with these cultists is that they do some sort of ritual that makes animals explode out of them. Nettie, how's everyone doing? I'm doing great. Stressful day at work yesterday evening, but that's in the past now. And I'll just worry about the consequences later.
Taste my fury.
Okay, there's that owlbear. You know, thinking about it, I think this is exactly the same encounter I ran into before. Okay, Lindsay. Well, we're probably going to be taking a rest anyway, so... Let's activate broken mode. No less the best way to play Souls-like is how Nick's doing it. Oh, getting the game for free. Oh, is it on PS Plus or something? Okay. Miri.
Tear them apart! Oh!
Justinian.
Repent!
Yeah, I need to get him a better sword. Also, I should remember he's got magics. Oh well. Okay, the owlbear made a reflex save, no matter.
You offend me.
3 sneak attacks, because why only settle for being a little broken? So yeah, fun fact, 3.5 edition and Pathfinder rogues can sneak attack on every single attack if they want to, and meet the criteria. And everyone gets multiple attacks after a certain level. The only disadvantage is you get fewer attacks. Well, sorry, each subsequent attack has less chance to hit. But of course, a sneak attack inherently gives you more, improves your ability to hit, so...
This is going to
These courses aren't really that tough, you know. Oh no. Oh, here comes the owlbear. That might be a problem. Lindsay, would you stab that majestic owlbear to your right?
Serves you right.
Ah, whole 5 points of damage with a critical.
They go down!
But do they get up again? Okay, what have we got? Did I forget to equip his spells?
You forced my hand.
Okay.
A clever ploy.
There we go. Okay.
Your time is over.
Burn.
Right, Lindsay can cast. Yep, that'll do. Oh yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about Pathologic too, but it's absolutely not a game I think I could ever play. Yeah, I saw the H-Bomber Guide video on Pathologic 1. Could have sworn he did one on 2 as well. Okay, Amiri, do something about this guy. Thank you.
I'll try to make this swift.
He says and misses. Being good video, but it does have some of his elitism.
Primitives.
Away, you rascal.
Flames take you.
And that's the end of that story. Skin the owlbear. Does anyone have anything good on them? Masterwork longsword. Okay, we're done. Oop, composite longbow. Okay, and that's the end of that combat encounter.
crave we set up camp.
Okay. Seasoned wings. Okay.
Have you ever thought of leaving the warrior's path? Finding a new task? Putting away your sword?
Clearly not.
Putting away? Yeah, right. It would get stolen right away. And it's pretty valuable.
Amiri is really the perfect, like, she is the platonic ideal of a barbarian. Okay, speak to Bokken. Give him the book. Cool. Speak to Oleg again. Oh yeah, he had a bag of holding. Bag of holding, bag of holding, bag of holding. Bag of holding. I also wanted to buy back the kobolds and mites relics. Sell them all those wolf pelts. Bound Thunder. Good thing that milk never spoils. Wonder what the hard drive can be used to make. Okay, that's all done then. Yeah, I never really liked the invasion mechanics in Souls
Frighten me.
games, to be honest. Like, I think Bloodborne sort of managed the perfect balance in that they only applied in certain areas. And they were basically they were sort of opt-in. Okay. Peaceful travellers, you say? Nick, is why you're glad that Elden Ring didn't have any compulsory PvP multiplayer. Yeah, that would be pretty damn awful. Skeletal Salesman. Okay. In a open world game. A skeleton walks slowly towards you. His skull is filled with coins which glimmer through his empty eye sockets, blinking with every step. He halts beside a cart filled with valuable looking items. He waves at you in a friendly manner with his bony hand.
Hello, hello. Allow me to introduce myself. I am the skeletal salesman. Do not look upon my face or its absence. Look upon my wares. Choose. Buy.
I've been waiting so long to try and do a skeleton voice. Who are you?
Oh, this story is as sad as it is cautionary. The skeleton race.
Wait, the skeleton raises a thin white finger.
I was once like you. what you once were, etc. Wandering in search of adventure, fearlessly delving into dark caverns, hidden temples and ancient ruins, taking whatever I pleased. But then,
I'm really trying to put in the sort of grudge style voice in that. Being positively Gogglesian. I know, right? Someone shout out Goggles, I just feel like it. Keith, the store seems short-staffed. It's operating under a skeleton crew. Nick, addressing Nick. You completed the game Elden Ring without getting invaded once. Don't know if you just got lucky. Bean, replying to Keith. Yep, it's bare bones. Oh yeah, dialogue.
I set forth on an adventure, which was to crown my career. I discovered that the den of a dead dragon. A massive treasure trove lied within. I could purchase all of Absalom with such a hoard, and half of the rest off with the change. The owner lay dead upon a heap of gold, bare bones, just as I'm now, breathless and still. How was I to know he wasn't truly dead? Or rather he was, but not quite. You know, undead. A dragon leash.
Oh yeah, Draco leashes were a big thing in, I want to say Advanced D&D. Don't think I ever read much about them in 3.5e, but they are very cool creatures. Especially since, according to 3.5 edition and D&D and first edition Pathfinder rules, an undead dragon isn't actually that scary, because like a dragon zombie is just like a... Basically, it's a massive creature that gets all the penalties to AC that you'd get from that size. Maybe has quite a decent HP pool, but loses all the dragon abilities. Especially since it can't really fly very well anymore. Nick, you weren't addressing yourself. Twitch just doesn't know how to render threads. Ah, fair enough. Nerlus, you've been watching a YouTuber play through Elden Ring, summoning co-op for most bosses, and they've been invaded several times. Being Nick talking to his wife about her job is a dialogue. Nick's wife doing coloured yarn. But yeah, Draco leashes, very cool enemies.
A dragon leash. I couldn't have imagined it in my wildest dreams. He grabbed a hold of me with his bony talon, and I bid my life farewell. But then I looked upon the pile of bones and equipment left behind by the dragon's former guest, and my panicked mind coughed forth a brilliant idea. An idea worth 1,000,000 coins. I offered the dragon a deal, and he agreed. Imagine that.
So this voice I'm doing is basically half the skeletons from the noise the skeletons from Oblivion make, you know, that sort of rattling noise, and half the skeleton voice Johnny Chiodini uses in Oxventure, because that is a really good skeleton voice. And I need to steal ideas from everything worth watching on the internet.
You see, dragons are greedy for treasure, but they have no needs of swords or armor, so I offered to hold a sale. I would turn the junk he has been storing for ages into newly minted coins. The dragon approved of the idea and gave me the job. He did, however, place a curse upon me, as you can see, Now I am but bare bones. But fear not, I tell you the truth. To tell you the truth, I rather enjoy it. I go wherever I please, talk to interesting people, and I no longer need to fear death.
Where is your master's den?
I've been asked this question many times. Do you so badly desire that your weapons end up in my cart? If so, then just sell them to me. Or do you imagine you'll find your fortune where hundreds before you've only found death? True, optimism runs through the blood of every treasure hunter, even those who have no blood at all.
The skeleton laughs and rattles his bones.
I even suggested to my master that I sell maps to his den. Guaranteed revenue and new inventory, but he had no interest in this. He detests guests. He say they distract him from the contemplation of eternity. I suppose the clinking of coins I bring him does not.
Exactly, Nolus.
It's orphans, boss.
And yeah, this is a very cool NPC, Nolus. Shame it's in a fairly fairly large video game release, because I'd have stolen it for blades or something. Nolus, you've heard that NPC co-op in Elden Ring is closer to Pokemon than how it is in Souls games. Like, you have certain allies you can summon at will. Oh yeah, I heard about that. I think the best best analogy is how it works in God of War. Oh, show me your wares. The skeleton happily clinks the coins in his skull.
With great pleasure. Here, look, choose, buy.
What have we got here? Corrosive sling staff. I believe that's halfling weapon. Ooh, there's a lot of these. Shot composite short bow. Who uses short bows? Ooh, could get this for the cop. Heavy shield of lesser cold resistance. Infiltrator's armor. Okay, I can't equip it. Because rogue. Tight helmet. Plus 2 bonus on saving throws against sonic spells. Scroll of dominate person. Wand of thundering drums. Enchanter's cape. Flaming light crossbow. I'm pretty sure I've already got one of those. Yep. Oh yeah. He needs a better weapon then. Oh yeah. He uses heavy crossbows. Hmm. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about, Nihilus. Dragonlance Kender. Yeah, I should have the option of getting flattened by the Echo Leash. Pole Army. I need to remember to give Emiri weapon focus, bastard swords. Right. Yeah, I might get the flaming light crossbow for Lindsay. Oh yeah, anything we can give this guy? Rib of Consciousness. Clerics of Charisma Casters. Wand of Cool Lightning. Heck yeah. Tempting, tempting, tempting. Only 18 charges though. Oh yeah, Kanara could use some better armor. Exactly, no, exactly being a girl with a short skirt and a light crossbow. It's the ideal aesthetic. Breastplate of lesser sonic resistance. Oh yeah. Got anything Lindsay could wear? Tempted to get grab Colossal Shade for the Paladin. Well, not Paladin. Bean, remember to take off your breastplate of sonic resistance before your mammogram. Keith, breastplate of lesser sonic resistance. It's more of a Mario kind of protective gear. Surely it will be done degrees then. Okay, that's a lot of money for it though. Do I even have that much money? Not quite. I'll leave it. Oh yeah, I'll take the necrotic heavy flail for what's his face? Okay, we have a deal. Great nightmare. Okay, we're done here.
I'll share my path.
Keith, wait a second. Happy attitude. Ends up in terrible situations through no fault of his own. Goes into holes regularly. Is a doctor. Is Nick Mario. I mean... yeah, to be fair, I don't think Nick can do either. A New York or a Italian accent. Hey Nastak, how's it going? Yep, that's done. Kingdom for the cleansed. Okay, 17 days and 11 hours. Oh yeah, before we do anything else... necrotic heavy flail. Yep, that's a nice improvement. Talk to the storyteller. Oh, thank you for handling shoutouts, Nolas. And you're quite welcome, Nastag. You just woke up from a long midday nap? Nice. I can never really sleep in the middle of the day just because it makes me feel kind of nauseous. Nas, you have pretty bad insomnia, so you take your sleeps in when you can. That's fair. Right. I kind of also low-key noticed that it's snowing right now. Wonder if that means anything. Nastag, are we talking about the Mario movie? The one with Dennis Hopper as Lizard Trump? Exactly. I don't think I've been reading much of the dialogue about it, but pretty much. Dialogue. Comments in chat about it, but yep. And controversial opinion, well, kind of a tepid opinion. I think the Mario movie is good, actually.
I decree we set up camp.
We just set off.
Every time I turn away, I feel your eyes boring a hole in my back. Is there something wrong?
No, it's fine. I just don't understand you, young man. And when Jubilos Narthrople doesn't understand something, he tries to get to the bottom of it. And he succeeds.
Oh, happy snacking, Nastag. Okay. Kingdom stuff's happening. Treasure requests. Okay, I'll get back to that after I've done this quest, because otherwise I basically end up screwing myself over, because the deadline for the curse passes. So we'll just see what's going on in here. Well then, let's see what this court's got to say.
How cute!
I mean, why do cults have to set up in the middle of nowhere? Like, can't they just use the back room of a tavern? Have some nice tea and biscuits?
This is my time to shine.
Oh, Bean's redeeming some cosplay suggestions. Vivian from Paper Mario 2 and Gumbella from Paper Mario 2. Yeah, I could get behind either of those. I mean, Vivian I could just about do because she's sort of semi-humanoid, although Gumbella might be a bit harder. I suppose I could just wear like a stool costume below my neck and just maybe make my head look like a Goomba. Bean, tea and biscuits in this economy. Hey, I'm responsible for the economy and I'm doing great. I'm not really seeing anything around here. Did I miss something? Okay, at night. It is currently the daytime. Okay. So, I think camping can be used to just pass time. Okay. So that should skip it. Like 5 hours. Okay, now it's night time. Bean, you've got to go. Thanks for dropping by as always. Have fun yourself. Thank you for your service. Nolus, share some time minus helmet with a lamp and ponytail that somehow comes out of the helmet. And Bottom Fang would do it. And you guess brown shorts. And yeah, she has the sort of cheek blush and eyeliner. You know, I will reiterate, I've got a theory this Gumbella's actually the the Goomba party member from the first game, but older and having come out as trans. Okay, looks like everyone's here this time. We're just in time, the sacrament has already begun. The sky will split, the waters will part, and the ground itself will devour the evil that comes to us from the lands of death. Beware the false rulers. Their foul walls and rotten logs will not protect their henchmen from nature's wrath. Oh, we'll see about that. It appears that the restless old man has started preaching again.
Anyone who stands under the enemy's banner will be crushed by the same unrelenting force that inspires me.
Is that Remus guy?
And all who fall to their knees and devote themselves to the goddess will be cleansed. Pray to her, and you'll be granted forgiveness in death. Act now and receive a free Hail Mary. Brothers and sisters, good people, it is time for the sacrament. The first faithful will bless us.
Last robes. My subjects, servants of the kingdom of the cleansed, today is a special day, the day we were long prayed for. Is it because I'm here and you're going to kill me?
Today we will finally wash away the filth from our souls and clear the path for our kingdom.
Guess not then.
For today, the sacrament will end with a long-awaited sacrifice, which will please the goddess even more than all our prayers.
Oh wait, yeah, maybe it is.
Once the goddess asked us meager sheep to repent our sins, but in our pride, we were deaf to her appeals. Now she demands another sacrifice.
Okay, is she just going to stab some random person? Oh no, she's coming for me. No less, someone's done a good Jinka and Bella, because obviously they would. They gave her fingerless gloves and a backpack, and you guess the tyres and ascot or something. Oh yeah, I suppose, yeah, thinking about it, I could probably repurpose my Lara Croft cosplay, because that's the sort of theme she's got going with the if you allow for the miner's helmet. Okay, Rivka, the First Faithful. The face of the First Faithful, lit by torches, looks like a horrible mask, disfigured by rage and furious triumph.
What do you say, Baroness? Are you prepared to sacrifice your useless life for these people who you claim to care about?
Neutral good? Stop, you don't know what you're doing? Chaotic good? It's too late to offer you peace and friendship, isn't it? Lawful neutral? I'm loyal to my subjects, not a group of crazy fanatics. Chaotic neutral. I think that's what I'm going to go for. Draw your weapon. Save your breath. Even better. Let's dance. Chaotic evil. I'll gut every one of you and hang out on trails around the capital to teach the other idiots a lesson. So chaotic evil is basically the same as chaotic neutral, but being needlessly evil about it. Oh god, I'm going to have to fight all these people. No less. To keep the goddess on my side, she demands a sacrifice, drain the whole sea, get something shiny. Okay, is that to the Firefly theme tune? Save your breath, even better. Let's dance.
Father, what are you doing? Stop!
Amiri. Exactly.
Enough chatter. Blood for Gorum!
Yelling and swinging their weapons, the crowd attacks. Oh heck. That's a big action economy. This fight's going to take ages just because of how many turns. You know what this fight needs? The Benny Hill theme. scorch him. Okay, Jubilast. Fire at will. Thanks for the quote, Nihilus. Nihilus, actually the lyrics to Take Me to Church. Okay, I'm not familiar with that one then. Okay, first opportunity. I'm having Lindsay cast Haste. Archon's Aura. Okay, Lindsay. And Dirge of Doom. Let's see if that helps. Just wait for like a bazillion people to jog over here. Okay, Amari. Get whacking.
Bring it!
Do I have any range or any area of effect attacks? Not really. Guess I'm just going to get the sword out and then...
Stand down.
Oh, didn't mean to do that. Oh well. Nihilus, yeah, it was pretty big on the radio a few years back. You thought, granted it wasn't the chorus. Oh, it might have been an entire decade. I'm not entirely sure. I mean, it's possible it wasn't very big in the UK.
Protect me! Someone! Anyone!
Oh no, I'm in trouble, I'm in trouble. Okay, Lindsay. Oops, sorry, got a Miri. Oh, Hosier. Yeah, it's Hosier. I keep forgetting how that's pronounced. Yeah, it's entirely possible I'm...
Getting killed here!
Okay.
Yes.
Tear them apart! They go down!
Taste my fury.
Down you go.
Whatever the rest of you are doing, protect me! All my knowledge, all my
Oh.
genius, lost!
Yeah, it's a real tragedy.
You deserved it.
Whoa!
Out of our story.
Thank you, Lindsay.
This is going to hurt.
What just happened? Okay, I scared him.
Damn it.
Wait.
The goddess will know of your betrayal.
Okay, that's cheating. Nolus. I'm writing out of our story and into this death note. Nolus. Take Me to Church was about the Catholic Church and homophobia, although to be fair it wasn't obvious from the lyrics. Oh, okay. Another Hosier song being in the trailer for Dark Souls 3 is the main reason you bought it. Fair enough. Justinian's forehead is sweating and he breathes heavily as his eyes scan the battlefield.
I can't believe everything turned out like this.
The priest gulps and closes his eyes as if trying to summon his courage. You alright? Please ignore the fact I've been dead the entire battle. Justine hesitates a moment.
Yes. No, I'm not right. I'll never get used to how quickly a peaceful conversation can turn into a bloody battle. This was so cruel and pointless.
Justinian forces something resembling a smile. Strong Hannah energy from this one.
Don't worry, I'll gather myself now.
It was a trap.
You may not have noticed, but the First Faithful's face changed the very instant he noticed you. I think he's been prepared for our visit for a long time.
The Faithful shouted something about betraying the goddess? Justinian lowers his head and catches his breath.
I have no idea what's going on in his insane mind. Perhaps he meant that you refused to submit to his knife.
Nolus, it was only a kiss. The other cultists are getting away.
Please let them be. Their leader is gone. Their friends are dead. They're just lost souls, led into temptation by a wicked leader. If we're to eradicate this affliction, we must find the first faithful. It wouldn't help even if we tracked down every peasant in his cult. Please let us return to the city and consider how we may find their leader.
Chaotic good? You're right, Justinian. I hope tonight's terrors are enough to keep these people away from the kingdom forever. Lawful evil. I will carve out this affliction completely. I don't wish to allow the remains of this insane cult to survive. They will surely hold a grudge against me. Yep, we'll go chaotic good here. I thank the gods. Too much blood for one sacred ritual. Justinian.
Thank you. Their deaths would be a heavy burden on my heart. As soon as we reach the capital, I will seek out former cultists and learn where the first faithful might have escaped. Find me in the city later.
Well then. This was a right mess. Quite a lot of torches here. So many dead and so little loot. Nolus, you still haven't gotten a CD of Hosier's. You should get one. Yeah, it's been quite a while since I bought a CD of anything. Suppose I really should sort of make sure I have, like, physical. Stuff, but this is going to weigh on my conscience for ages, isn't it? Then again, I suppose there probably weren't that many, yeah, I'd imagine you can't avoid a fight here. Nolus at Nasatak. I don't see any comments by Nasatak. Don't know if the chat's glitching out or anything. Oh. That's weird. see Nolus's comment about, yeah, Nastak's comments appearing in the in OBS but not in the app for some reason. I don't know, maybe it disconnected. Nastak, you thought Take Me to Church was about sex. I mean, yeah, I see that, Nillis. I mean, to be fair, songs can have multiple meanings. Like, I always thought the Hotel California by the Eagles was about.
Jod Kapkan is too hard on himself. He has a kind soul, and I thank Providence for our meeting.
He has a very pretty smile. It's a shame we see it so rarely.
Yep. Those two, Jod and Justinian's friendship's so wholesome. But yeah, I always thought Hotel California by the Eagles was about okay. It's time to see about Bald Hilltop. Yeah, I thought it was about a guy who was visiting a brothel. Okay, Jubilost, we've already done this, so I'll just skip through it. Sacrifice 2 BP a week just to make everyone happy, because I'm like that. And then we're going to go and deal with Bald Hilltop. And now we're going to head out and deal with the we'll sort that out in a second. We need to deal with Bald Hilltop first. Oh yeah, Nastak's appearing in chat as normal now. It's like how everyone thinks Lucy in the Sky of Diamonds is about LSD, but the Beatles have said it isn't. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, that interpretation isn't necessarily not valid, but... Who am I going to bring? Okay, I'm going to save... Let's do this. Yeah. I mean, when I said as fun fact, actually, my teacher actually had the class study Hotel California while I was in primary school, along with David Bowie's Space Oddity. Gosh, this again. This spiders again.
Let's make this quick.
Okay, it's not spiders to be fair.
You offend me.
Bonk. Perfect. Bad bear indeed, nice attack. Bad bear, bad bear. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when he comes for you? Hey, Lindsay, haste us all. Summon monster, yep, that's a good one. Okay, don't have time this turn. I'll take 3 sneak attacks.
Flames take you.
Tough bear. Okay, not that tough. Dire xenomorph. Oh dear. Hey Quaid. Just like Pepe Sylvia, wasn't Charlie's illiteracy, and just him not knowing how to spell Pennsylvania. But that's not music. Oh yeah, from Community, I get you now. The origin of the board of pins and stuff meme. How's it going? I'm in trouble.
Bring it! Tear them apart!
Okay. Doesn't look good. Summon Nature's Ally. Quick Ball. Okay. Smiling on like Trien. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
I'll survive. I always survive.
You rascal!
Okay. She is tough. I need a way around that.
Taste my fury.
Will they ever learn?
Okay, Lindsay, you got anything here? Okay, good. No less always sunny. Oh yeah, my mistake. Quaid, you still remember getting laughed at as a kid for saying manager instead of manger while reading some Christmas thing? Yeah, words are weird. Yep, F's in chat for Amiri. Don't worry folks, she'll be fine later. Okay. Oh no.
Your life ebbs low.
Okay, what have we got? Script. Okay, that's doing some damage.
A fine use of my talents.
Alright, I guess it now. Dispelling bomb works with another bomb. That's why I keep shooting. No less, cosplay goal is at 30%. Heck yeah. I might have to extend it. Okay, Lindsay, cast invisibility on yourself.
What a waste.
Okay, guess I'm just gonna have to keep chipping. Oh no, oh no, oh no.
Sister, protect me.
Okay, do I have access to trip?
Burn. I hate pain.
Any last wishes?
Alright, they got concealment because blindness. Great.
Become as dust. Ah, yeah.
Sister, protect me. Taste my fury. This is going to hurt.
Oh yeah, quote from this will really hurt my political career. I think that was from something else. Might have been something I said on Discord, actually. Actually, no, it's something I said in a different stream. Jeeba lost. Oh, come on. Oh yeah, potion of remove blindness, potion of remove blindness. Potion of remove blindness. That was easy. Okay, remove fear.
Esmo, access, yes.
Ray of enfeeblement. Great.
Repent.
I failed you, sister.
Oh no. Wait, he's blind again. Sessa.
This is where I step in.
Your life ebbs low.
Protect me. Miserable. Last chapter.
Okay, this isn't good.
What a waste.
Stand down.
Okay. Oh yeah, I have dismissal.
This spell's purpose is different.
Okay, that doesn't work. Oh, good. Okay, I've got a second plan. Oh, for goodness sake. Ooh, yeah, that's the good stuff.
Could be worse, and will be.
Okay. She has but a slither of health left. Oh, she's immune to magic missile. That's fine. Okay, plan B. Oh, good. Now I just have to somehow...
Protect me! This cannot be.
Yeah, okay. Jubilost, you're gonna have to somehow solo this. Don't worry, I believe in you. Exactly, no less. Jubilost and the tree bears. Well, let's try that again. And you're right, Nick, that was indeed a loss of tree bears. Nolus, why is the glowy floaty portal thingy such a weird shape? It looks like a magic fruit rind, except someone did a bad job of cutting the core out. Nolus, Jubilox and the tree bears. And yeah, I think they are fire resistant. Thanks for the hydrate and posture checks. Right, so
Anything is possible.
what we'll do is
betrays them. Now you see me, now you don't. The dangers don't frighten me.
Lindsay,
Letting the ink dry.
cast hasten us all at once.
Stand down.
What for Gorum?
Okay,
Tear them apart!
we're going straight in.
Taste my fury.
Okay, can't summon monster yet, but we'll get over here. Yes.
You offend me.
Do something about the quick ball.
They go down!
Protect me! This cannot be happening.
Ouch.
This is going to hurt.
Lindsay.
This cannot be happening.
Oh, yeah. Posture check. Oh, and Nellis has also redeemed random trivia. Random trivia. There is no formal definition of a tree in botany because so many different species of plants have basically evolved a tree-like structure. Same can actually be said of fish, because so many creatures just evolve the whole fish-like shape. There's no actual taxidermic definition of a fish.
Repent.
Bring it! Matricium Turinos!
1d3 leopards.
Burn.
Okay. Cool. Oh, cool. The Lost Sisters failed our will saving throw. That's nice.
Serves you right.
Your life ebbs low. What a waste.
Notice you're mishearing that as taxidermic as taxidermic, and you're now playing with that in your head if it's anything. Dunno. It's a good question, actually.
Clever ploy.
Tear them apart!
Flames take you.
Okay, good. That's consistent damage to her. Cool. Okay, Jubilost has been... Okay, still hasted. Oh, cool.
Ouch!
Eesh.
They go down!
Taste my fury.
Almost.
Become as dust.
Okay, Jubilost, it's your time to shine.
This is going to hurt.
Jubilost did not shine. Nellis, do the Lost Sisters have debuffs on saves versus Maze? I don't know. Nellis, something Peter Pan. I don't get the reference. Yes! Lindsay, the real MVP of this battle. What's left? Just the Smarlodon. I can deal with that.
Repent.
Even if it gets like a bazillion attacks.
Bring it!
Burn.
Okay.
Your life ebbs low.
Okay, we need a fresh haste.
Flames take you.
Oh, reference to the Lost Boys, no less. Fair enough. Oh yeah. No less.
Colonel, I'm trying to win this Big Mac simple got me, but I took Adderall this morning and it's making me hyper-focus on increasingly worse jokes in Twitch chat.
No, your jokes are pretty good, no less. I'm just bad at getting references.
What a waste.
They go down!
Taste my fury.
And the curse is lifted. I guess. Ooh, skinned everything. Masterwork dagger, nice. An amulet. An amulet of natural armor +2. It'll do, I guess. Really wish there was an off switch for these things. Well, that's one ancient curse dealt with. And yes, Nihilus, the floaty blue cumber rind is gone. Blue cumber.
How may I serve you, Your Grace?
Okay. Oh yeah, can't teleport you right to the bedroom, which is nice. See you in a bit, Nihilus. Journal. Okay, I need to speak to Justine in the capital. Okay, apparently it's still not dealt with.
I'll share my
Not sure if I'm doing something wrong here. Okay, maybe that part's done then. I have no idea. Okay, it's progressed. Cassiladori?
Your Grace, I'm happy to report that the recruitment continues. Our ranks swell with more and more fine soldiers. However, we face another problem. There aren't enough officers. We shouldn't look for them among the Corin systems. Command requires certain skills and knowledge. I recommend you recruit officers from among the Sword Lords. They are experienced warriors and skillful leaders capable of strategic thinking and inspiring the sort of courage that will survive the harsh realities of battlefields.
Okay, choice effects. Hire Sword Lords as officers, +2 relations. Or hire spellcasters as +2 arcane. Yeah, I'll take the Sword Lords because we need more relations. Cassil nods.
I will make the necessary arrangements immediately.
Success. Okay, that was dealt with. Project. Rank up military. Triumph, +3 loyalty. Mysterious cult, triumph, +3 community. Mysterious weed, +3 divine. Strengthen Cassil skills. As a general. Sure, why not? Okay, event. High Priest seeks your advice. Visitor awaits in the castle. Regent demands your presence. Locals are being harassed by monsters. And no Cassil to help. Invitation. Cheap publicity. Fugitive from attacks. Okay, everyone wants to speak to me, I guess. No less miscellaneous sport you just had.
Ayo, I'm trying to sneak, but goddamn Renard must have decided he wants to know where the stupid dress is, because it keeps beeping and alerting the guards.
That's a quick Guild of Icons joke. Oh yeah, I'm just going to take a quick bathroom break actually. Because I think there's going to be quite a bit of dialogue. So as usual, make sure you all behave yourselves in chat, and I'll be right back. And I'm back. Hopefully everyone was behaving themselves. Keith, quick, streamer's gone. Say nice things about her. Keith, Bree's really good at cosplay. I'm mediocre at best. Nolas, I am. It still doesn't fancy you how much hair fits into a bald cap. Have I ever worn a bald cap? And yeah, I think Gargoyle removed all the tracking devices in the last session. Okay, fine, Keith. No self-deprecation. Yes, I'm good at cosplay. Oh, on to the... Oh, yep, before I do the dialogue. There's a very important matter to attend to. Sorry, stuttering a bit there. Alright, yeah. I always wear a wig cap. They're not the same thing as bald caps, though. They just sort of keep your hair in place and help keep the wig a bit cleaner. A bald cap is basically literally like a cap that's designed to make it look like you've just got bald skin under there. You'd want to wear one. To be fair, though, you would wear one for a wig that's like supposed to be a side shave or something. If you didn't already have a shaved head. Anyways, Jod looks to be puzzled and amused at the same time.
Your Grace, I brought you an extremely unusual message. It's... how should I put it? An essay on your barony, written by Jubilost Narthropple, and published only recently. I thought you might like to see it for yourself.
Jod hands you a magazine. Have you ever dreamed of becoming a baron? It's not that hard. All you have to do is go to the Stolen Lands, a tiny region located between Rivoy and the River Kingdoms, and a source of dispute for these two for many years. Miles and miles of woods, swamps, and infertile clay soils infested with monsters and bandits. It's something like a white elephant. One can't hold it, also can't give up on it, and let the neighbours have it. For many years, the rest of Swordlaws have been promising a title to anyone who manages to bring some resemblance of order to this god's forsaken land. This is just the usual way rulers solve their problems. There are plenty of adventure seekers. You can always find another naive, brave soul who will gladly risk his or her life without free payment. There are many who took the bait. Their sun-bleached bones still litter the banks of the muddy lakes and lie in piles under crooked trees. You can imagine how astonished I was then, when someone managed the feat, breaking the antlers of the local kingpin called the Stag Lord, and turning the bandits' fort into the capital of a new barony. Of course, I departed for these lands immediately, to witness with my own eyes the one who managed to install control over the Stolen Lands. Let's be honest, the achievements of the new Baroness are still quite moderate. I'll just finish reading this. My letter didn't get there in time. I hope the courier who had to deliver it is still alive and well. Still, no one could meet me. I decided to get to the capital on my own, which was a strategic mistake, for the road building in the barony functioned even worse than its mailing service. I barely made my way through the mud and wind-fallen trees just to narrowly escape drowning at the river ford. The only thing that kept me going was the anticipation of the joy the Baroness would express when I told her about the marvellous scientific novelty called a bridge. Furthermore, a horde of hungry kobolds jumped out the underbrush, but just when I was getting ready to kiss my life goodbye, the Baroness herself emerged from the woods, fought off all the pests, and helped me get to firm ground. Okay, that's something semi-positive about me. As it turned out, the Baroness has a strong justification for neglecting roads and bridges. While her capital is under construction, she lives on the road and with the help of her companions, patrols the realm, dealing significant damage to the local ever-hungry fauna, may the plague take it, trolls, boggards, will-o'-the-wisps and giant spiders ready to impede the improvement of public services. I have offered the Baroness my advice and my active help. You can spit in the faces of those who claim Jubilos can only criticise. You can try out your luck as well. Though the task of ruler is already taken, the young barony offers plenty of vacancies both for labourers and sellswords. Just don't repeat the mistakes of your predecessor. Demand payment in advance. As for those of you who would prefer to learn about wildlands and dangerous adventures from the magazine pages, we'll meet in the next issue. Well then. No less do you watch a time-lapse thing of someone putting a wig cap on. Or a bald cap. A bald cap on. But you forgot what character it was. Could have been Nebula from Guardians of the Galaxy. That would fit. To be honest, I do want to try a bald cap at some point. I think I've said I'd kind of like to cosplay an Asari. And you know, since I've got blue face paint anyway. Then again, Azari might be more of a headpiece.
I beg pardon for the intrusion, Your Grace, but I'm afraid I have bad news. Magic beasts are attacking people across the country. None know where they came from, but if the situation continues to develop as it has, it may pose a serious problem. Fortunately, there is good news as well. The Embeth Travellers have offered their help to fight the monsters. I expect this would be a good opportunity to invite some guests from neighbouring countries in to join the hunt. Would you mind that?
Who are these Embeth Travellers? And what would they ask for their help?
Embeth Forest is south of your domain. It's a dangerous place, swarming with the wicked fae and other magical creatures. Embeth Travellers are renowned for their mastery of eliminating such threats. They don't ask for much, compensation for travelling expenses, and the right to keep any trophies they hunt down. This seems a fair price for me.
No less demand payment in advance? Well, thanks, Jubilost. Keep this guy away from the treasury position, I think. I mean, to be fair, he's not wrong. No less, Azari headpiece could have more room for hair in it than most caps. You don't know? You think you did hear that caps can overheat you, though? Yeah. To be fair, so can wigs. Because basically you've got your own hair, a layer over that. You're basically turning your own hair into a giant blanket and then putting a wig on top of that. Although it really depends how well you tie it. Like, to be fair, I've got really fine hair, so I can basically tie it up and pin it quite easily. Whom would we invite for the hunt?
We need to establish connections with our closest neighbours, Pitax and Mivon, and invite someone from the King Ivirotti's inner circle, as well as some Eldori sword lords from Mivon.
Why not invite Irivetti himself?
He would most likely reply with a polite refusal. Once he stepped foot in your lands, he'd find himself at your mercy. Irivetti is a treacherous old fox, and he'd expect nothing but similar treachery from others.
Aldori from Mivon? I thought sword lords from Brevoy.
Mivon is mostly controlled by the Aldori exiles. They descend from those who preferred to flee when Coral the Conqueror arrived in Restov with his dragons. I would advise against reminding them of that shameful story.
How do you describe the relations between Mivon and Pitax?
Typical for the River Kingdoms, they have an arms-to-the-teeth truce, with regular skirmishes along the border. They have many mutual issues, but they won't grab for their swords as soon as they see each other, especially not on neutral ground.
Good idea. Invite the guests.
I'll give the necessary orders immediately.
Hunting lodge has been revealed.
I bear bad news, Your Grace. A number of foul islands have been seen around your new capital. They don't belong to any god known to me, and strange loners seem drawn to them, which only gives me greater concern. I suggest we tear them down and be done with it. Who knows what evil still lingers in the stolen lands from the old times. In any case, they certainly don't belong here.
Okay, +3 divine for tearing them down, or +1 community and loyalty for leaving them be. Yeah, we'll tear them down. Wait, do we know they're evil? Okay, I'll just let you do it, Jod.
Then it's time to send out for our workers and to remove every trace of this heresy.
Octavia. Octavia smells cunningly. I have good news. Your subjects, who have until recently held you in distrust, now have faith in you, that they insist on your final word to settle their disputes, such as the one I bring you today. Octavia giggles, but then grows serious. All right, since we're here, we may as well help. A shepherd has come to the capital begging that you personally resolve a delicate situation. You see, this shepherd has a favourite cow. Please don't laugh. This is important to your subjects. Well, this cow likes to graze in his neighbour's yard. The neighbour was patient for a while, but then locked the cow in her barn, claiming, "If I feed the cow, then the milk's mine." Oh, see you in a bit, no less. The shepherd and his neighbour have been quarrelling for 2 days, and it's nearly come to blows. Settle their argument for them. After all, you're the Baroness. Octavia shakes her head. I have no idea who I'd give the cow to. Both sides have reasonable arguments. Return the cow to the shepherd. Give the cow to the neighbour. I'll not deal with such trifles. Send this petitioner away and don't waste any more of my time. Yeah, it's the shepherd's cow, I guess. Octavia nods in consent. The word of the Baroness is law. Justinian.
There's something important I want to discuss with you.
Meeting your eyes. Meeting your eyes, Justinian looks away as if perplexed.
It's not easy to admit, but the barony has grown so much I feel it's slipping my grasp. Please ease my burden by finding for someone for the position of Curator of Arts and Education.
Yep, Octavia is Bay, Nass attack. I mean, I prefer Kasai. Because I'm tiefling for tiefling, if you get my drift. Justinian catches his breath and smiles brightly.
It's a huge weight off my shoulders. I have other news as well, which I'm sure you'll find agreeable. As you know, our neighbour Galt has been in chaos for years. Their ever-changing rulers destroy that which goes against their fickle doctrines, including scientists and creators. But one of them was recently able to escape to your lands.
Galt.
He's the publisher of a newspaper.
whose headquarters in Gold were burned down after false accusations of slander. He wishes to move to the capital, where he will enjoy your protection, and in exchange, he has offered to found a new printing house. He escaped Gold with his plans for a printing machine with him, and is ready to start his business here, with your permission and help, of course. I think it's a wonderful opportunity, not only to get our own newspaper, but to help an innocent man get back on his feet. What do you say? But we have Lindsay's printing shop. Why do we need another one? Justinian smiles. Lindsay publishes books, not newspapers. I'd actually be interested in this kind of endeavour. And our guest is from Gold. Our guest from Gold specialises in it. It would be well to open a printing house in the capital. Let's do it. Wonderful. I shall immediately send a messenger to the poor fellow and inform him of your decision. Justinian's eyes flash with excitement. You have saved another soul from the hopelessness and despair. Cool, we have a newspaper now. Nasatag, you romanced her in your playthrough. Oh, fair. Where are you up to now? I've sort of been avoiding your streams because I didn't want spoilers. I'm sort of pursuing the, I'm sort of playing, well, I'm Ace, so I'm playing my character as Ace. I'm sort of pursuing, the Kasai romance with the, lawful evil sister. Just because I'm kind of curious where it goes. Justinian's face glows with happiness. We made it. The second cursed attack was repelled, and the grateful citizens of the barony have a special reward for you. Oh, cool. They gave me money. Justinian looks at you thoughtfully and sighs. Unfortunately, I must bring you bad news again. The bold hilltop lays silent for the moment, but another attack is certain to come soon. Lindsay, I don't have anything useful to add. The locals are either oblivious to the curse's origins, or they're too scared to talk. I'd be better off reading ancient books on curses. Do we still know nothing about this curse? Well, nothing that can help us contain it. Once every few months, it drives nearby animals, monsters, and other beasts insane, send them into a bloodthirsty rampage. I don't know what action we can take on this. The only way I can help is by roughly predicting when the next attack will begin. Forgive me, Brioche. Don't be so hard on yourself, Justinian. Even knowing when to get ready is an important thing to know. I don't know how we'll handle these attacks if they happen without warning. Okay, neutral good. Lindsay is right, you're too hard on yourself. Neutral, we should focus on solving this problem, Justinian, rather than blaming yourself. Neutral evil. You're idling, Justinian. Your negligence is only going to help the cursed fetus. Okay, thanks for dropping by, Nas. Hope therapy goes well. I've started seeing a therapist myself and it's been helpful. And have a nice evening. Yeah, I'm gonna go neutral good here. Justinian lowers his head. Thank you. Your support means much to me. Looks like we don't have a choice then. We'll wait and prepare for the next attack. Justinian just nods and looking down gloomily. How long do we have to the next one then? Like a year? Hey, Lindsay. Again? Why would you look at that? Svalana sent you a letter. It seems she's worried about old Bokken. The letter is very emotional. Iceland received a letter from Svalana Leviton.
Hunting together with foreign guests not only helped solve the problem of rapidly multiplying magical animals, it also improved our relationships with our neighbors. But little did we know that this innocent fun would be the start of a real catastrophe.
Okay, is this the next chapter? Okay, essay published. Unlock a new leader post. Okay. What have we got here? Curator. The curator oversees education in the barony and supports the fine arts. Also cares about the mark the barony leaves in Larian's history of art. Okay, I can get the storyteller to do that. Yep, who else but Lindsay for this? Okay, projects. Okay, spend 2 weeks resolving. Okay. Oh wow, minus 92 BP. I do not have anything to spend on research. Well, oh good, the sweet teeth are back. Oh sorry, I missed that, Nolus. It's Tristinium, like aluminium. Tristinium. Justinian's got one N in it. Nolus put Yafal in charge of the arts to start the McBaron phase Gothic era. You reckon it rhymes with Christian? Christian. Okay. Oh well, it doesn't matter too much. Well, card matters. Success. Yep, I'm nearly back in the red. Okay. Support the High Priest. Yep, and I'm back in the red for BP. Okay. Didn't sign up. Oh, come on. Okay, start event. Okay, I should do something about that. Notice the aluminium thing was a joke because Brits say aluminium, but at least it's as it's spelled in America, it doesn't have an I before the U. Yep, that's actually quite got an interesting history behind it. The element was called aluminum because the researcher, well, basically an American researcher called it aluminum, and that's what's used in America. But in Britain, they insisted on adding the R to make it fit with the naming convention of other elements in the same group. Cassil.
The epidemic continues. More and more people lie, and more monsters roam your lands. Some of your subjects have already fled in search of safer havens. Your barony's very existence is in danger. We do have good news too. I managed to gather some information that, I hope, will help you eliminate the threat before it's too late. Shortly after the epidemic started, goblins began appearing everywhere. The locals report that these goblins have been celebrating and shouting something about the Day of Glory for Lamash 2, when all humans will be eaten by monsters and only goblins would remain. Sounds disturbing, does it not?
Lamash 2. What do we know about her? I mean, like, we've literally got a worshipper of her. Oh wait, no, that's someone else.
She's called the Mother of Monsters. Her symbol is the three-eyed jackalhead. She's an ancient and extremely evil goddess who spreads nightmares, insanity, and, perhaps of most interest to us, monsters. Her worshippers are of the more monstrous races like goblins, lamias, and gnolls. That said, there's no short supply of secret followers and cults among the more civilized peoples too, including people of the River Kingdom.
The goblins are behind this disaster then?
Behind it, doubtful. Benefiting from it, quite likely. I'd surmise that the true cause of this disaster is either human cultists of Lamash 2, or even worse, some supernatural creature related to her. In any case, the goblin is likely know enough to provide some clue.
So we need to find a goblin leader and press them for information. Any idea where to begin the search?
I'm sorry, no. Panic spread everywhere. My agents had to run for their lives after villagers mistook them for spies and well poisoners. They were almost lynched on the spot. All we know for sure is that there's a large goblin village somewhere within the barony. You'll have to locate it yourself, I'm afraid.
Thank you for the information.
I hope it helps you save the lives of your people.
Jod's eyes are bloodshot and his posture is slack. The wrinkles in his face have deepened, and his sparse hair has gone grey.
It's a disaster, Your Grace. We have an epidemic developing in the country. The afflicted first get a fever, then a bloody cough, and then several hours later.
The cleric shakes his head and grimaces.
And that's just half the trouble. Afterwards, the bodies of the afflicted become some kind of cocoon, and monsters hatch out of them.
That's not good.
People keep dying, and we haven't the slightest clue what's causing it or how to deal with it. Justinian and I established a field hospital in the building of a former prison. Don't look at me like that. There are no better places to choose from. Frankly, we're lucky to find this one. To cut a long story short, we have a female patient who's volunteered for vivisection. It means cutting into her living body to look for the source of this disease.
Freaking heck, content warnings. Notice, only goblins will remain. There'll be shiny things struck on every corner. Right.
Jod frowns. After the surgery, Aristotle forgiveness, we'll be lucky if we can close her up and let her go alive as well. However, we don't want to do it without your presence, Your Grace. So please try to find some time to attend. There's one more thing.
Jod hands you a battered letter.
Keston, that Dun, sent a message. He rambles from place to place. These letters are all we ever receive. Well, I just read it, I guess. It's urgent.
Vivisection? What exactly are you going to do?
What? We're going to find the source of the disease, that's what. Once the monster emerges, the body of the afflicted is torn to pieces, making it impossible to learn anything from the remains. But we found one brave woman who gave us permission to cut her open. Frustrated dire. We don't know exactly what we're looking for, and the vivisection is extremely dangerous for the patient, but we're left with no other choice.
Neutral evil option. Why wait for volunteers?
Yeah.
What do we know about this disease?
Not much, just primary symptoms actually. We're not even sure if it's a disease, a curse, or some magic parasite. Perhaps with your help, we'll manage to learn more.
Any progress on curing the disease?
How should I put it? We've got none. We haven't been able to save a single patient yet. We're like blind kittens bumping against a wall, and we have nothing to show for it.
Can you handle this without me?
Your Grace, we're not playing games here. Do you wish to keep your barony? That requires taking care of the people, whatever you may think. You have no more important business at this time.
I see. Let's go. Okay, I guess this is going to be a content warning for gore. Nolus, we're going to build this ship and we're going to hire this jester surgeon named Vivi.
This is our hospital.
Jod shows you around the bleak, comfortless building with its barred cells.
The prison is certainly not the best location, nor the healthiest, but it's better than nothing. Also, it might be cruel to say this, but considering the nature of the malady, it would be safer for everyone if the patients were kept behind bars until they're healed.
I hope the city will get a proper clinic in time. While the prison, was there no place more suitable? If only the city had a clinic.
Even if it did, the prison would still be the best choice. Don't forget, at any moment, one of the patients could, die, and release a monster. It's safe for everyone if we keep them locked up.
Where are all the prison inmates?
There were naught but a few pickpockets locked away here. We put them to work cleaning the place up, then set them free. There's still one here, though. He wasn't some petty thief, but a seasoned highwayman.
What have you already tried?
Standard spells to heal disease, remove poisonous curses. All effective. Ineffective. Attempting to dispel the magic is also fruitless. I fear we may be dealing with a curse of strength enough to surpass our own faith.
It isn't a matter of faith. I don't think it's a disease, let alone some powerful curse. I suspect it's some sort of parasite, hiding itself within the body. Okay, so parasites in Pathfinder and 3.5 edition did actually tend to be treated like diseases. Exactly, Nihilist. We'll know more about. We'll see if you can come up with a better pun than that next Blade session. Yeah, I think when I'm done with this dialogue, I'll finish the session there. Because obviously it's, I've got work tomorrow morning.
Nonsense. We've detected magic suffusing each patient's body, evenly distributed. If it was some sort of parasite, it would be a simple matter to detect.
I wonder if this is going to be Pathfinder brand mind flayers. Then it's able to disguise itself. Maybe it's poisoning their blood with its magic. Father, son, we return to this argument over and over. It's been days. Let's stop talking and try to do something already. Here's our patient.
Her name is Mulder Stasek, a peasant woman from a nearby village. We hadn't seen any prior cases of the disease there.
I pray for that brave woman. She's the first one to mount the courage necessary to volunteer for the surgery. Cannot let her down. Where will the surgery take place?
Well, the room was previously a torture chamber. There was already a suitable table.
Neutral good? Good, and no need for a torture chamber anyway. Chaotic good? Well, isn't that ironic? Neutral evil? A shame. We could make use of a torture chamber.
This is no laughing matter.
Give me a few moments to look around.
If you must, but please do not take long.
Oh,
I don't got plague, I'm just a normal highwayman.
okay.
All clear, Your Grace.
Barrel of a random pearl in it, I guess.
Have you found a cure?
Okay. Well, we've been given a bunch of other quests, so that's something to look forward to on Monday. No less regarding goblins. Party wants to write a setting where goblins are the only sentient species, and party wants to write a D&D campaign where goblins free themselves from Maglubliet, the hobgoblin god that took over the goblinoid pantheon. Yep, this is suddenly going to turn into Trauma Center. I remember it. I mean, I know, I think I prefer the first game, but some people might want a second opinion. Oh, anyways, let's find someone to raid. Oh yeah, stream-wise, I'll be on Goggles' channel tomorrow for some blades. So I'll just give him a quick shout out. Oh yeah, stream-wise, I'll be on Goggles' channel tomorrow for some blades. So I'll just give him a quick shout out. So yep, follow 8-Bit Goggles. Had Twitch unmuted there. Friday, something's happening on Friday, but I can't remember. Oh yeah, I think Friday's going to be more D&D on Nick's channel. I think it's going to be a Nordmark session. Wait, did I say Blades? I'll be on Goggles' channel tomorrow for Ace Attorney, that's the one. But yep, follow 8-Bit Goggles if you want to catch that. Friday I'll be on Nick's channel for some more Nordmark D&D. And I'll be back to Pathfinder Kingmaker for Monday. Oh hey Tau Kitty, how's it going? No less side note, I pronounced Maglubliet first try. That's fine, Tau Kitty. Attendance is not mandatory. Yet. And it's always nice to have you here, even if it's for a moment. You're welcome, Willow. Oh yeah, who's live? Okay, Icky's playing some Dead Space. Ooh. Speaking of Goggles, Goggles is playing some Littlewood. I think we'll give him a raise. So yep, we'll be on Goggles. Well, I'll be on Goggles' channel with Nick tomorrow for some Ace Attorney. Other than that, maybe I'll see you Friday for Earthbound and D&D. As always, keep an eye on my Twitter, and I'll start an Instagram account eventually for more news on wigs and stuff. But yeah, I'm probably going to start on the horns next. That'll be fun. And I'll see you all later. We're going to raid... Oh yeah, if you're watching on YouTube, like, comment and subscribe. And we're going to raid in 3, 2, 1. Let's go.